emails, blood test results, and a full steroid cycle breakdown. That's what we're going to be getting into in this video, and it is shocking to say the least.
Hello, I am Cy, and welcome to Things Very Good. Today, we're going to be looking at the Liver King and seeing if he is natural or not. There's a lot of buzz been going around recently, and I wanted to look into it and see, and now I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So to be clear, I definitely don't have any problem with somebody taking steroids or other performance-enhancing drugs. It's when somebody comes out to the public as natural and tries to get somebody to follow maybe their tenets like the Liver King does when they're not natural. That's when I'm bothered. And the only reason I'm bothered is because I feel like it's a dishonest practice and it misleads people into thinking that they can achieve something that they're not going to be able to achieve. And that's where we're really going to just look at what is the Liver King doing. And I just want to say as a caveat that it's possible that the Liver King got hacked and somebody sent emails from his email. It's also possible that somebody wanted to sabotage the Liver King, and that's how this information got out there, and maybe it's not true. It's also something that I want to point out that the Liver King really does seem to follow a lot of what he teaches, and I respect that 100%. I think on the grand scale, he's doing mostly what he's saying he's doing when it comes to food. There's a few things he's added in maybe that are not things that he really openly shares with people, but when it comes to the basic idea of what he's eating, he seems to be pretty honest. And he obviously works out and really pushes himself hard. There's no question about that. And through the More Plates, More Dates video, if you really want to get into it, it's a long video, but there's a lot of information in there that will really show you, at least from the perspective of these leaked emails, who the Liver King is. So let's just go ahead and see what we've learned. What is he actually taking that is not natural? So you can see on the screen here, this is an email that is supposedly from the Liver King, and you can look into it. It seems legitimate to me, and I guess it's kind of sad that this kind of stuff gets leaked, but on the other hand, this is creating transparency if it's for real. And so let's just go ahead and see what he's taking here. Insulin growth factor, been taking this for a year. And then this CJC with IMAP, he's been taking this for a year. Ibutamorin, been taking this for 2 months. Omnitrope, been taking this for 6 weeks. And I want to point out that this Omnitrope, that's something that is human growth hormone, but by all standards is an excessive amount that he's taking. So I would just argue that by the point that he's taking that alone, that he's not natural, and that the results he's getting, he wouldn't be getting if he wasn't taking it. And so then you've got Test, which is testosterone, but that one is a relatively small dose according to Derek from More Plates, More Dates, and then Deca, and then Winstrol, which is, from my understanding, a known PED. So I think it's pretty clear, if this is true, that he's not natural. So a lot of people have said that he's not natural, and I suspected that he wasn't natural, but I really did want to believe that because he's this carnivorous guy who's kind of following the tenets of a lot of people who are kind of performing well, eating kind of like a carnivore diet, that he could possibly be getting exceptional results with eating as much animal products as he's eating, including liver and other things. There is one other thing that I thought would be cool to show, and this kind of shows that he probably is mostly eating stuff that is what he would recommend other people eating, but he is doing a little supplementation with that. And there's one thing in there that was kind of surprising that he's adding to his shakes that he makes. So let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick. So here's his basic routine of what he was eating. I guess back in 2021 of June is what I think it was. He's waking up, he's having his morning coffee. At 7 a.m. he was having his HGH. At 9 a.m. he's eating a meal, which is a 45-gram protein shake with the mineral water, but the dextrose was the thing I was kind of surprised about, that he's really just taking straight sugar and claiming to be primal. But then the Greek yogurt, maple syrup, 4 farm fresh eggs. He's obviously doing creatine. Then he's doing collagen, almond butter, ghee, Redmond salt. And that's pretty consistent for what he's doing. In the evening, you can see that he's adding in some more food, and he's also taking some more of the HGH. And here you can see the ground wagyu or short ribs and 12 ounces of full fat red meat. And then he's doing some sweet potatoes and things like that. So for the most part, his diet is really natural. It seems like he's mostly doing what he's saying, but then he's obviously adding these things in, and there's even more to it than this. So I just wanted to make this video really quick. I want to know what you think. After seeing this, you should maybe look into it a little more yourself, but do you think the Liver King is natural? Just want to know what you think. If you like this video, thanks so much for watching. Please share it with others, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to